Right Honourable Prime Minister.
The Canadian House of Parliament isn't typically the venue for bombshell revelations. But yesterday, Justin Trudeau's emergency statement was just that, an explosive accusation that the government of India was involved in the assassination of one of its citizens.
Over the past number of weeks, Canadian security agencies have been actively pursuing credible allegations of a potential link between agents of the government of India and the killing of a Canadian citizen, Hardeep Singh Nijjar.
Hardeep Singh Nijjar was a Sikh separatist leader in British Columbia who was gunned down by masked men outside this Sikh temple in a suburb of Vancouver in June. His murder sparked protests by fellow Sikhs across Canada who blamed the Indian government for his murder. A government that had designated Nijjar as a terrorist in 2020 for allegedly supporting attacks inside India's Punjab region, where Sikhs are trying to form an independent Khalistani state that is distinct from the majority Hindu population. The Canadian government hasn't so far arrested anyone in connection with Nijjar's murder, but Prime Minister Trudeau yesterday urged the Indian government to cooperate in the investigation.
Any involvement of a foreign government in the killing of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil is an unacceptable violation of our sovereignty.
Mr. Trudeau said he raised the killing of Nijjar in no uncertain terms with India's Prime Minister Modi at the G20 in New Delhi earlier this month. Today, the Indian government dismissed Trudeau's allegation as absurd and designed to shift the focus from Khalistani terrorists, who they claim are given shelter in Canada and continue to threaten India's sovereignty.
The Prime Minister raised it with Prime Minister Modi. He raised it with President Biden and Prime Minister Sunak as well. And of course, today we're acting by expelling a key diplomat, but we will get to the bottom of this.
As Canada expelled an Indian diplomat, so India summoned Canada's High Commissioner to the Foreign Ministry and gave him 5 days' notice to leave the country.
Mobs of angry Hindus attacking Sikh businesses.
Tensions between Hindus and Sikhs escalated in the 1980s after the assassination of then Hindu Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, who'd ordered a raid on the holiest of all Sikh temples, where armed militants were known to be sheltering, sparking years of bloody conflict. Justin Trudeau, down, down, these protesters shouted in India today, as an age-old internal conflict now threatens to bring strained relations between India and Canada to a new low.